In the 1700s, James Hogg, an original trustee of the University of North Carolina, and many other families settled and farmed the fertile land. Hogg's 3-home plantation was named Poplar Hill. In the 1890s, General Julian Carr, pictured left, purchased Poplar Hill and the surrounding land and expanded the farm to include a horse racetrack. For 150 years, this land was used for agriculture, passing through several owners. NASCAR and automobile racing in the South originated in the early 1900s as informal competitions among bootleggers who modified their vehicles for speed and handling in rural landscapes. In 1947, Bill France discovered the racetrack as he flew over Orange County. France partnered with Enoch Staley, Ben Lowe, Doe Powell, and Joe Buck to form Hillsborough Speedway Incorporated and fund the purchase of the 200-acre parcel that included the racetrack in order to develop it for use as an auto racetrack, the Occoneechee Speedway. In 1949, NASCAR hosted their first race on the 1-mile dirt track, a 100-mile race with over 20,000 fans in attendance. The track hosted many races, local athletic games, and community events over the next 20 years until 1968, with the opening of the Talladega track in Alabama taking the place of the Speedway. The final NASCAR race at the track, the Hillsborough 150, took place on September 15, 1968, with Richard Petty as the winner. By 1969, racing had fallen out of political favor in the area. With the speedway out of use, nature began to reclaim the land. In the early 1980s, this property was threatened as a proposed location for a bypass intended to redirect traffic congestion in the area. In 1997, CAHPT took ownership of the host property. Well, thank goodness for that, huh? All right, let's go check out the Speedway. Whoop, 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 ivy alert. I believe it's too late for this poor tree. Its fate is not good. Now look at this tangled mess over here. That is something right there, huh? Vine land. Wrapped all around those trees. Okay, on to the Speedway. Look at that big old vine right there. And even more vines. And ivy. Look at that tangled mess. Holy mackerel, look at that. Look at that thing. It is huge. Look how it loops around there and comes back and goes up this tree. Holy mackerel. This is a fence made out of tin around the racetrack, I guess, to keep people from sneaking in without paying. So this was a horse racetrack originally from way back. And when they bought it for NASCAR, a NASCAR track, they added an embankment, as you see right here. So here we go. This would be the where the spectators would sit, and maybe they were in the middle too. I don't know. But here we go. Let's take a victory lap here around this 1 mile track. Look how flat it is on the infield. This is a river bottom land. It was probably cornfields back in the days of the plantations. And what have we here? Why, it looks like an old race car. Look how they towed them. Just hitch it up to a truck or car and pull it. Herbert Cates, number 44, Junior. Wonder why they call it Junior. And what kind of vehicle might this be here? Special deluxe something or another. Somebody busted out the windshield. And let's check out the interior here. Pretty spot, huh? Still don't know what this is. Let's see if this sheds any light on it. Nope, don't know what it is. Look, they just put in a roll bar, stripped out the seats, and souped up the motor. It looks like they got some kind of building up here. We'll check that out. Oh, there's another car down here. Maybe this is where they take old race cars to die. Look how big this infield is. It looks like a football goal. It is. Maybe the Orange County High School played football down here in the old days. Look, there's this seating, and there's a Pepsi sign up there at the refreshment stand. And what have we here? See, there's the goal post. This looks like some kind of DeSoto or something like that. What's on the side here? We got a ram. Is that the Tar Heel Ram? And look at the inside of this baby here, huh? No designation as to the model or the type. Oh, this one had a bit of an accident here. Look at that. Pedal to the metal. Look at the instrument panel. All right, there's the stands. Not very big, is it? Look, there's the lights up there. And this would be, I guess, where the flag waver, what do they call the race starter and finisher? Okinachi's Orange Speedway, 1948, 1968. I think I'd be a little bit leery about standing out there with these cars zooming by you here. Let's go up here and check it out. See what we have. Well, look at the metal steps, metal railing. And concrete seats, metal railing. I bet there's been many hot dogs, hamburgers, french fries, soft drinks, maybe a little moonshine mixed in with into a sun drop. Look at that tree growing right on the edge. Well, let's go over here and check out the concession stand and see what all they have available. We know they serve Pepsi. And what's the upstairs for? I guess that's where the officials, so yeah, the NASCAR race officials would sit up there to keep track of who was leading the race, who was winning, who was cheating, etc. And it's not in bad shape. Looks like it may have been improved upon slightly, maintained. Okay, back down the stands. So there's just one way in here from Highway 86. The river, there's no crossing of the river, no bridge rather, except on Highway 86 downtown. So you would come into here from the south off of 86. This is wide enough to have a chair on. Maybe people brought their aluminum folding chairs. That's a great place to walk and take your dog. Well, let's continue the victory lap here. So you know they would come rip-roaring down this straightway here. Hello. Walking, jogging, dog walking. You don't realize how long a mile is until you go rip-roaring down the speedway. See the embankment right here? In the turn, this would be the fourth turn. No bicycles allowed. That is a great setting for a speedway. This is called Speedway Trace. I like it being named a trace. And look at the embankment. I'm sure they probably had a fence on the outside, on the upper edge, to keep the vehicles from flying up into the air. I'll have to see if I can find some pictures of the old speedway when the race was ensuing. Well, let's walk over here and look at the river. It's got to be right here, right over the edge. Oh, yes, it is. And wow, you would not want to go over the edge right here. No, no, no. You would not want to go over the edge. You would wind up in the river. Not good. So they must have had to haul in a bunch of dirt, unless they got it from the infield there. So they got a pathway along the river that you can walk on. There's a tree that has recently broke off and fell down into the river. Uh-oh, we got a log jam right here. It's kind of cool to walk along the edge here. Hey, let's go down to the trail. Why not? They even got some root steps here. Yeah, this is good. Walk right along the river. Racetrack is right over here. River is right here. So this wouldn't be any spectators right here. Just maybe people waiting in case someone ran off into the river. A lot of people jogging. So this is a popular spot because you can drive right up to the close by and park. It's only a very short walk into where the speedway is, and enjoy this lovely river, the Eno. Kind of quiet right here. Okay, back to the track. Back to the track. Well, not quite. Hi. All right, back on the speedway. Whoops. I can't get over how big the infield is. It's quite spacious. Okay, we're coming into turn number 2. Let's go right up this little path and peep over the edge. Look, a set of steps. Oh yeah, you can walk all along the edge of the river here. Okay, back to the track, or in this case, the trace. And here we are back again at the pathway out. At the Okinichi Speedway. Picnic tables. Be a good place to walk around the track and then have you a snack. Maybe have a snack first.